Do you have a favorite among the Federalist Papers?
I'm not asking you to choose here between Eliza.
Yeah, no, that's right. Yeah. Yes. So I like a lot of Federalist papers. Federalist 78, of course, the independent judiciary, the role of the judiciary. Federalist 69, which says the presidency is not a monarchy, is very important when Hamilton explains all the ways in which the presidency is not a monarchy under a constitutional system. I think that's very important. Federalist 10, which talks about factions in America and explains that having the separation of powers and the federalism system, dividing power in so many different ways, would help prevent a faction from gaining control of all the power for the people of the United States. And that makes it frustrating at times because it's hard to pass new legislation, but that division of power helps protect individual liberty. I think that comes a bit from Federalist 10. Federalist 37 and 39 talk about, on the one hand, how we were just talking, laws that are the Constitution over time can be, the term, liquidated by historical practice. What does that mean? That means that as the branches fill out the meaning of the Constitution over time with practices, those can be relevant in how the court subsequently interprets certain provisions. We see that Dames and Moore versus Regan, for example. We talk also about the national and federal government. So the combination in 39, the combination that we have, this odd, that's the genius, right, of having a national government plus state governments, and within the national government, the House is proportional representation, the Senate is state representation. That interesting compromise, which Madison, by the way, was opposed to, but that compromise at the convention. Federalist 47, which Senator Klobuchar mentioned yesterday, the accumulation of all power in one body is the very definition of tyranny. I start my separation of powers class every year with that exact quote that you read yesterday, Senator Klobuchar, because that's very important. 51, if men were angels, we wouldn't need government. So sorry, I've got 8 kids.
It's brilliant, and I think that's a great greatest hits list. If these were on Spotify, I'd say you put together a list of those. Let's close in the